There you have it, folks. Employment is going up. So I'm going to ask you a question. Where are you saving money? The government will come out with these claims that we are doing so much better. The liberals and the liberal supporters will come back and say that, oh, but they brought taxes down. Okay, well, they went from 14.5% down to 14%, and the average savings is, pretty minuscule, just over a couple $100 per family. And that affected 42% of Canadians. So it really does affect me and you and the average Canadian worker. But we just lost 84,000 jobs last month. Now, what if I told you that 84,000 was actually 109,000 when you take into effect full-time jobs and the gain of 24,000? So you take 24,000, that's where they get the 84. That's pretty sick. But we are doing so well according to the Canadian government and the Liberals and Mark Carney and the Liberal supporters. So I ask you, where are we saving money? Well, we're paying less taxes. That's not a saving grace, because what happened was the Canadian government comes back and says, you know what, we are going to cut taxes, but we're going to make you pay more. And you're going to pay more on your paycheck, which again affects 43% of Canadians. More CPP. Do you remember when you were lucky enough to finish paying CPP off your paycheck, and for a month or two just before Christmas you had an extra $50, $80? And all of a sudden you look down at your paycheck and went, hey, where's my $80? CPP2? What the hell is CPP? They made a second CPP contribution from your paycheck when the first one was paid off, further taking money away. So if that affects 43% of the people, how much does that cost? Well, that comes down to about $200 to $280 per person. So when you're going to save $260 by a 0.5% tax break and you end up paying $280 more in CPP, you're not saving money, people. You can brag all you want that you're lowering taxes. So when you look around and you look at the price of gas going up, and they bring back that 7 cents a liter tax, the carbon tax, to get Mark Carney elected, and we end up paying more at the pump after the election because they put the tax back in on a different name. Well, guess what? The Canadian Tax Federation expects those prices to continue to rise until 2030. As we struggle more, our government gets richer. We see pictures and we see video. We are going to India and Japan and Australia and Norway, and we got all of these investments. You've all seen the commercial. We are investing in Ontario Nuclear Energy, and we're going to create 150,000 jobs. But guess what? Where's the deal? Where are the jobs today? Because we live in the present, not in the future. While houses and companies have to wait 5-7 years to expand and build, they're all of a sudden going to create a magic 150,000 jobs out of nowhere. And who are these 150,000 jobs? It's not me. It's not my neighbor. They're very selected. See, they're all optics, people. And this government is suffering, and it's failing. When Carney was elected, he said, I will help the family, I will help workers, I will help the jobs, and I will help bring food, and blah, 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 blah. He has failed on every aspect, and the only people that are getting richer is the government. The investment countries that he went to on this latest campaign were all leaders in the industry of electric vehicles. India was the leading production of electric vehicles. Japan is the leading in the world for battery technology for electric vehicles. Australia has all the minerals and stuff for electric batteries. Do you see the connection? And you look at the price of gas going up between 2030. What happens in 2030? Maybe it's because he wants to get rid of gasoline vehicles. So I ask you, while you suffer more, is the government getting richer for a plan? Or are you actually improving? Are you doing better? Because myself and my family, we're not doing any better. Are you?